I would love to hear what your expectations are for Obi-Wan. Tim and I have beat this
Ooh.
horse to death for hours.
This horse
I
is
would love
not
to hear
dead,
what
Kevin.
Pete's Pete's expectations are for Obi-Wan, whether it's predictions, whether it's things you expect to see, whatever it is. I just want to know, like, how are you feeling overall about what we're going to experience in a little over a week?
Yeah, so it's really interesting um with a lot of the uh the 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 modern Star Wars, I'll call it, where I've heard about something coming. And again, I'm a sweaty nerd. I love this stuff. I have 4 podcasts about it. I'm so it's my thing. But when I heard that Obi-Wan was going to be a series, when I heard Rogue One was going to be a movie, when I heard Solo was going to be a movie, when I heard Mandalorian, I was all of them. I was like, I don't know if I need that. And of course, every single one I've needed. But the Obi-Wan series has done something that honestly hasn't happened probably since The Force Awakens. And that is, it has created this incredible buzz about getting back to Star Wars.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is, I mean, not only is it Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor, you're also getting Bonnie Peasy, I always say her name wrong, and Joel Edgerton back to play 4 characters from the prequels. You're getting
Yeah.
4 people from the prequels. And
Mhm.
so the generated excitement of kind of really, this is the first thing, even more, sure, we had Luke show up in the sequels and Han and Leia, but to me this feels like the first thing that really is pulling back deep into the Star Wars that we grew up with, whether you grew up with the sequels, the prequels, or the original trilogy.
Yeah.
This is pulling back. And I will say, when I heard the Duel of the Fates in that first trailer,
Oh
literal
my god.
goosebumps. It was
Yep.
insane. And they're playing off that. And so I'm excited about it. It's funny you said expectations, though, because I'm really trying to be very careful, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
that expectations in Star Wars, um, they don't mix. And which is, Last Jedi has actually become one of my favorite Star Wars stories. I won't go into the whole, back and forth that goes to that. I mean, I would, but not here, not now. But I remember walking out of Last Jedi and thinking, I love that movie and I hated that movie. And I hated it because it didn't do anything I expected it to. In my head, I wrote
Right.
it. I wrote what was going to happen.
Yep.
Yep.
Nothing had that happen. And so same thing with the last episode of Book of Boba Fett. In my mind, I knew what was going to happen, and almost none of it happened. And so I was disappointed with the first watch. The second watch, when I watched it with my 9-year-old, who was like, that was the coolest thing I ever saw, I was like, yeah, you know what? It might be the coolest thing I ever saw. So I'm trying to leave the expectations at the door, but realistically, it's, I'm just excited to see what they're going to do with this story. There's so much that they could do with it.